Her tender neck did not offer much resistance to the killer.
Heavens, she's strangled.
Blood. Are you bleeding?
Yes, just a few drops. But what the hell? In the mirror? No. Didn't you see your reflection didn't appear in it?
What do you say? I didn't notice.
No, this is not possible. This is a dream, a nightmare, like the one Albert Parkman had.
The caravan's journey turns into a march through fear and silence. Zagor senses that an invisible hand is behind the accidental misfortunes, and each stop brings new suspicion. At the end of the road awaits a house where peace tastes of blood. Ocean City, a small town on the coast of Maryland. The launch of a new sailing ship is, as in all coastal towns, a cause for celebration, in which all the citizens of the city participate, joyful and noisy. As impatient city officials.
It seems only fair, ladies and gentlemen, that the godmother of the new ship in our fishing fleet should be the person it's named after. By dry noons, the kind, graceful wife of the man who financed the ship's construction.
Long live. Bravo.
Long live.
Bravo!
Hooray.
Here you go, madam. The traditional bottle of champagne.
My God, how excited I am. What should I do?
You must throw it at the ship, but in such a way that it breaks against the stern and covers it with its contents.
With what contents, Captain? The bottle is empty.
What did you say, madam?
What you heard, the bottle is empty.
MP?
Yes, that is, there's a piece of paper inside. Which says... It says Westrels. Champagne is for people, not for ships. I'll drink it to your health.
Damn. Incredible.
Incomprehensible?
Please forgive me for this mistake, madam. I'm afraid that last night, during the confusion of preparing the ship for launch, some wanderer,
Don't bother, Admiral. I'll take this opportunity to refute the old sailor's superstition. I'll show you that a ship can sail and stay afloat without celebratory champagne.
But madam, we sailors cannot allow.
Be quiet. For God's sake, you're not going to oppose the wife of the richest man in town.
If you've decided so, madam, then feel free to do so.
AX, bring an ox for Mrs. N. Nunes.
Oh God, how excited I am. What should I do now?
Cut this rope, madam. That way you will activate the mechanism that will lower the ship into the water.
A wonderful ship named after me. That was a really nice gift. My sweet coconet.
Damn it, what's gotten into you? What the hell? Cut that rope, and in the future, be careful not to call me sweet coconut in public, clear?
Go, Beatrice, embrace the waves and sail fearlessly and safely across the endless blue of the ocean.
No, stop. Wait, don't.
You're cutting.
Oh no.
What the hell is going on?
Planks. Someone removed the last few planks.
Heavens!
Damn it.
Planks? What planks now?
Stop it, stop it.
It's too late now. The ship is sliding irresistibly over the first beams, and then it encounters fierce resistance from the rocky terrain.
Oh no! Damn it.
After a sudden turn, Dot continues to slide for a few more meters. Ends its journey in an unusual way. Dot causing angry shouts from frightened, astounded people.
Go-Go,
By all the devils.
Heavens! Zagor Against.
It's all that crazy woman's fault, with her megalomaniac plans.
Exactly. She didn't want to bathe the new keel in champagne.
Calm down, people. The mayor will soon open an investigation into this intent.
Heavens, the planks.
The planks are down there. Someone used them to make a shelter from last night's rain. That's impossible. You sure about that?
Damn it, there's no doubt. Those are the planks.
Death to the saboteur.
Dead. Let's go see.
Death!
Caramba, carambita. What's wrong with all those people?
It was him. Let's hang him. No, let's drown him.
By all the moustaches of my family, I'd say they have something against me.
Death!
Mommy!
Catch him. Shoot!
Damn it, Miss Focus! What a nest of misses I've stumbled upon. Bah! To kill a poor man for one miserable bottle of champagne, which was supposed to be broken against the side of that tube anyway.
A few minutes later, in another part of the port.
A really strange reaction to a simple bottle theft.
You understand, real murderers. What a city, all of them are miserly killers.
But I know you too well to believe you're virgins. Who knows what else is hidden there? However, you are so scared that I really feel sorry for you here. Take a sip, you'll feel better.
But this is fantastic. You know what, Zagor? Your drink is miraculous. A few sips were enough. HC, hick to feel different. Yes, truly miraculous. It's like I'm fluting.
Chico. Hey, Chico.
Yes? Mama! Help! Put me down, cows. Put me down.
Damn it, careful, Jim. You picked up that guy instead of the crate. Damn it, I'll put him down immediately.
Calm down, fatso. We'll sort everything out now.
Who had the nerve to mistake the great Felipe Cajanano Lopez Martinez Gonzalez-Thito?
1,000 scalps. Buddy Parkman.
Wow, the oldest guide in North America.
Hello, friends. What brings you to these parts?
We're just passing through, buddy. But don't you live in Richmond?
You're right, I live. And I'll be back there as soon as I see my son's caravan has left.
Your son?
Yes, Albert is a young man who recently turned 20 after a damn accident forced me to leave my job as a guide. I thought only of him. I did everything to lead him on the right path, to teach him everything one needs to know. I think the boy has learned it all well, but now it's time to put it into practice. Albert is leading his first caravan of Europeans to Ferment today. Monis, you see, he's down there overseeing the loading of luggage.
Well done, buddy. Your son seems like a really capable young man.
No doubt, Zagor. But that doesn't stop me from worrying the journey to Ferment isn't very dangerous. But I think the boy is still inexperienced. At first I thought about joining him, but Albert might interpret that move as a lack of trust. So I decided to observe the last preparations from a distance.
Wise decision, my old friend. Young people must be allowed to feel responsibility for their own actions. And besides, I think your fears are exaggerated. The area the caravan is to pass through has been peaceful since they caught Blackie Hogan and since the Cayugas went west. However, you know what, buddy? Since I'm going in that direction, I can keep an eye on your son. Since he doesn't know us, Chico and I will introduce ourselves as ordinary travelers and ask if we can join the caravan.
But Zagor, that would be fantastic. I don't know how to thank you. You don't know what a burden you've lifted from my heart, friend. How can I repay you?
What an unnecessary question. You can buy us lunch, can't you?
Ha ha ha.
Accepted. I hope 20 years of savings are enough to cover the costs of your famous appetite, Chico.
That depends on the menu.
That evening.
Hello, folks. Who's the boss here?
That's Albert Parkman. You'll find him down there.
Hey, Albert, they're looking for you.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
BH, my friend and I are going to Fermont, and we don't know this area very well. And since we heard that this caravan is going in that direction, we thought that...
Join us? Do you have a wagon, luggage?
No, all the clothes we have. We're wearing...
All the better. It will save you a lot of money. I'll put you in one of the wagons. The transport price is $20 per person. Is that all right?
What? $20?
Yes, but with meals illegal.
Buy and the usual plate of beans. You've really gone all out.
Okay, people. If my rate is too high for you, you can wait for another caravan. I heard it leaves in about 10 days.
Don't listen to my friend, young man. Your price seems quite reasonable to me. Here, the deal is done.
Excellent. We depart at 5 in the morning. What's your name, sir?
I'm Gordon Harry Gordon, and this is Martin Pereira.
Ones. Mucho gusto.
Then everything is fine, Mr. Gordon. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Parkman.
Hasta la vista.
At dawn the next day, a small caravan passes through the streets of the still sleeping city and sets off on the road that leads into the heart of the region. The wagons are driven by people for whom the journey is a daily, monotonous job. While, inside, wide-open eyes try to notice every new detail of the surrounding nature. The promised land. The much-desired goal is finally within reach for people like the Meningos, who have left behind a past full of humiliation and poverty to embark on this journey of hope. Or the Zambraquisos, who were tired of vainly cultivating the rocky, barren Greek land. Or the Williams, who are looking for wealth and wild territory that they failed to find in the miserable suburbs of New York.
At the end of the column are some strange wagons. I've never seen anything like it. Where did you find them, Parkman?
Those wagons. Well, they're not part of my organization. The people who own those wagons traveled across half of Europe and even boarded a ship that brought them to Ocean City.
These Europeans are so conceited. Were they afraid that no one had discovered the wheel on the new continent?
Well, it's hard to understand them. Those guys are pretty strained. They keep to themselves. As far as I've seen, they don't like anyone poking their nose into their business. They speak English, but their language is truly unintelligible. They come from a country called Hungary or something like that.
Hungary, I've never heard of it. However, no matter how unsociable they are, it would be better if they were closer to the other wagons during camping. Last night I noticed they had moved quite far from the others, which seems very dangerous to me. If I were you, I'd tell them too.
Forget it, Gordon. I am the caravan leader and I know very well what is allowed and what is not. Clear?
RM, yes, of course. Anyway, I don't have as much experience in these matters as you do. I just mentioned it in passing.
Okay, Gordon. Okay, forward, handsomes.
That same night the wagons are arranged in a circle, as is the custom, except for the Hungarians, who again remain distant from the rest. When the moon was high in the sky, and all the travelers, except the guards, were already asleep, an inhuman, icy scream breaks the silence.
What was that, Hubbard?
My God.
I don't know, Parkman.
1,000 scalps.
I can guarantee that everything was calm here until recently, and then that terrible scream was heard. I think it came from the direction of those birch trees.
It sounded to me like the death roar of some animal. Bah, anyway, we'll find out soon, Springer, Aubrey, and Bruce, Paterson.
Yes, boss!
I'm here.
Coming.
Each of you leave the camp and search the area within a half-mile radius. And I'll search that grove in the meantime.
All right, boss.
If I were you, I wouldn't do that, Parkman. All in all, that how could also be a lure to get you to spread out and leave the camp so someone can attack you one by one.
Damn it. I think I've already said that I don't need your advice, Mr. Gordon. I repeat to you that I am the caravan leader. Since you asked to come with us, try not to interfere with my decisions.
Hey, I didn't want to impose my opinion on you, Parkman. I just mentioned it.
Just in passing, by the way. I already understood that. However, I must admit that your remark is not entirely unfounded. We can't do anything, boys. Spread out around the camp and keep your eyes wide open. As for you people, go back to sleep. We will defend you in case of an attack. You paid for it, didn't you?
Yes, Mr. Parkman.
The wagon drivers carry out orders, with weapons in hand, preparing for a tense vigil, looking all the while into the darkness that surrounds them. But the rest of the night passes peacefully and brings no new excitement, and at dawn the caravan continues its journey.
Boss! Hey, boss! Look what I found not far from the road.
Thunder, Meningo's dog.
So that's who howled last night. Some night predator must have attacked him and left tooth marks on his neck. 2 small wounds that were enough to drain all his blood.
Take him to his owner. He's surely looking for him now. Let's move on forward, handsomes. Yeah.
The wagons travel mile after mile, and then, 2 days later, a new surprise awaits the colonists. Not far from the road is a Yurok Indian village, who, at the sight of the wagons, immediately show their peaceful attitude, with eloquent proofs of friendship.
Prepare for a visit, gentlemen.
My God, are you sure they're not hostile? Strange their faces aren't red as I expected.
Yes, just a little darker than ours.
The first explorer who called them Redskins was terribly mistaken. He didn't notice that the warriors he met had only painted their faces red. Hello, Great Chief.
May the gods help you, man who leads the great wagons. If you wish, our shaman will prepare a magic that will drive away the evil spirits from your path.
Thank you, but our journey is very long, and we want to reach the White Rocks before dark. Here's some hardtack and dried meat for your hungry people.
The Yurok Indians are very grateful to you. But don't you have something that will quench their chief's thirst?
Haha, I understand, you old rogue. Take this firewater will warm your heart on cold nights.
Black Bison thanks you, young friend. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Black Bison. Haha, times are changing, Gordon, today. Alcohol is more useful than a peace treaty for friendship with Indians.
I don't think that's anything to be happy about, Parkman. All in all, this transformation into a begging people seems like a great humiliation for someone who was once full of pride and self-respect.
UHM, that's a consequence of progress, sir. Civilization is slowly coming here.
Let's drop it, young man. My opinion on the true essence of civilization differs from yours. If there is a discussion...
Nonsense. You should never quarrel with a customer who pays with rattling dollars. Let's not mention it anymore. Gordon, forward, handsomes.
White Rocks, a stone semicircular massif that makes an ideal camping spot, is one of the places where caravans traveling to Fairmont always stop. According to established habit, the evening passes with the coachman's conversations recounting their experiences from the past. Nostalgic dances that originated in the colonists' homelands. While the 3 Hungarians, distant and silent, as usual, are separated from the others. Night brings peace to the entire area. The light of the fire and the shadow of a watchful guard are the only signs of life. In the morning, when the first rays of the sun colored the sky.
Damn it, alarm, alarm. Indians were under attack.
Damn it, what's happening?
Up there, those are Yorick Indians. Look out! Women and children stay in the wagons. Everyone else outside.
Didn't you say they were peaceful?
To hell with it, I don't understand anything anymore. Arm all the passengers. Quickly. And you! Don't spare the bullets. We have enough ammunition available. But I've never shot before. Now is the time to start in these parts. He who does not know how to use a weapon does not live long. Calm down, calm down. Damn savages, murderers.
Look out, Parkman!
Thunder. Thanks, Gordon, well done. A truly fantastic shot.
Let's save the congratulations for later, friend. I have a feeling I saw their chief behind that rock right in front of us.
Let the devil take him. Black Bison, do you hear me, Chief? May I know why you attacked us? Did the whiskey I gave you yesterday go to your head?
Your gifts hide deceit and cruelty, young white man. The Yurok Indians have now come to avenge the death of the unfortunate Saiyan. Saiyan, and who is that? Your lying tongue will no longer deceive me, paleface.
By the fires of hell, I give you my word that I know nothing about it, great chief. To prove to you that I am sincere, I will stand before the arrows of your warriors. Go ahead, kill me if you think I am to blame for anything.
Caramba? Carambita? The boy is brave.
Yes, I didn't expect this turn of events.
So, Black Bison, will you kill me, or would you rather listen to me?
The next minutes pass in great tension. The eyes of the worried colonists are fixed on Albert Parkman, while the Indians are equally surprised. And then the voice of Black Bison breaks the silence.
You are a brave man, Yellow Hair. I want to look into your eyes one more time before I kill you along with your friends. You ask me who Saiyan is, then look at her. Kadek, Kadek! Here's Saiyan, Yellow Hair, lying dead in the arms of her poor father, One of your men sneaked into our camp last night, surprised the young squaw, and killed her. Her tender neck did not offer much resistance to the killer.
Heavens, she's strangled. But I don't understand. How do you know a white man did it?
I had a good look at him, and I have no doubt about it. Mighty gods, I would recognize the terrible face of that cruel man, among 1,000 others. What is your answer? You are the only white men seen in this area.
So help me hell if that's the case, feel free to search the entire caravan. Take a good look at the faces of everyone present. If you find the culprit, I guarantee you that I will not hesitate to hand him over to your revenge.
Do as the yellow-haired man says, Kadak.
Peterson, Bruce, Gordon, gather in the center of the camp and, by no means, lay your hands on weapons.
Everyone carries out the caravan leader's order. In an extremely tense atmosphere, the warrior passes by the white men. While his inquisitive gaze fixes on the features of each member of the caravan. F7. But he is forced to repeat the negative answer.
No, not him. And not this one either. Nor any of them.
So help me hell, what did I tell you? In the wagons, as you can see, are only women and children. and these 3 poor souls lost their lives in vain. You acted crazily.
OAH, a man easily goes mad when he listens to the voice of anger. I can't find words for it.
To hell with words. Return to your village. Don't let the soldiers hear anything about what happened. Nor will I mention anything. All in all, revenge against the Uroks would be useless. Goodbye, Black Bison. Look for the murderer of that unfortunate girl. Somewhere else.
Goodbye, yellow hair.
Just a moment, Red Man.
Zagor approaches the lifeless body of the young Indian girl. Soon confusion is visible on his face.
Astrid, truly strange. If this girl was indeed strangled, as you claim, she shouldn't have those blood marks on her neck. And then there are these small, unusual wounds as if they were 2 stabs.
OAH, be quiet, white man. You vainly try to confuse us with your words and to quench our thirst for revenge. My Saiyan was killed by a white man, and the Uruk tribe will not forget that.
Without saying anything more, the Indian turns his back and leaves. Not joining the other warriors, who carried their wounded, they now follow the path leading to their village.
My God, what kind of land is this where people are attacked merely on suspicion?
SAVX. That's what they are, savages. But what is the army doing? Why don't they exterminate all of them? You must not protect them with silence, Parkmen. Yes, you must report this attack to the authorities and...
Enough, damn it. May the devil take you all. It's been less than 6 days since you set foot in this area, and you're already taking the liberty to discuss a problem that is difficult for those who were born here. All in all, you got away without a scratch, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Then prepare for departure. One of you will have to replace my killed wagon drivers. Get to work, and in the further I will take care of the burial of these 3 poor people.
Hey, I'm starting to like this guy.
Yes, I must admit, he's quite temperamental too.
Regardless of the traveler's nerves being taut due to the tragic attack, the journey continues. 2 days later, during a usual night camp. A 2 VJBS.
Damn it, who would have ever thought? This journey was supposed to be like a picnic, and it ended up turning into a real death march.
Yes, and our poor comrades lost their lives.
We're in a damn profession. Bah! Leave the bones somewhere by the road in exchange for a meager compensation. $24.05, that's the wage I have to give to the widows of our unfortunate comrades.
I don't envy you that task at all. You know what, Springer? Everything that happened on this journey made me think last night. In short, I think it's time for me to change professions.
Easy to say. When I think about it, peasants and trappers fare worse than us. And I don't see what other work we could do.
Ha! And who mentioned cultivating land or chasing beavers in the forest? My idea is much easier. We'll collect money to open a shop or a saloon, or some business that brings profit without risking our own heads.
I'd say that disgusting whiskey went to your head, friend. We'll collect money. And how do you plan to do that?
Simple. We'll take it from where it is. More precisely from here, from this damn caravan, which may be our last job.
What? Hahaha. This one's really good. I told you you were drunk as a skunk. Those poor souls who move from one end of the world to the other are even more miserable than us. I bet that if you turned out the pockets of the Zambraquisos or the Williams, you wouldn't find more than $100.
I certainly wasn't thinking of those poor people. But of the Hungarians, haven't you wondered why they never separate from the chest in their wagon? By all the devils, is it possible you haven't wondered why they've kept their distance from the others since the beginning of the journey?
It's not that I haven't, I admit, I was curious. But those people are quite strange, and...
Nonsense. The thing is, they're keeping something precious in those wagons, and they're afraid someone will rob them. Of course, I'm not deluding myself that it's sacks full of gold nuggets, but I'm sure there's something inside that we can turn into rattling dollars. Who knows, maybe vases, plates, or even silverware. I've heard that many people in Europe regularly use such things.
Well, yes, maybe it really is about that.
Then, why don't we take compensation for so many years of effort and toil and get out of here with those wagons? And then, when we cross into another state, we'll sell the plunder and start living decently.
That venture doesn't seem so simple to me. Young Parkman is a difficult fellow. He'll immediately follow our trail.
How? How will they go if we scatter all the other horses? Believe me, Springer, the boy won't abandon the rest of the caravan to chase us. The only thing he can do is report us to the sheriff in Vermont in a few days, and by then we'll be who knows where.
Damn it, you convinced me, Bruce. When do we start?
When? Now, my dear partner, now!
A few minutes later, as Springer's nimble hands cut the reins of the tied horses, a shadow appears next to the separated wagons.
Who are you? What do you want? Who's there?
Calm down, gentlemen. It's me, Bruce. M.R. Parkman sent me to help you with tying the horses to the wagons.
Pardon me at this hour, but we only untied them recently, and there are still a few hours until departure.
I know that, gentlemen, but the caravan leader thinks the Indians might surprise us again. That's why he wants all the wagons to be ready, in case of a sudden departure from here.
I see. If so, we will do as you say, Mr. Bruce. Come on, handsome, steady.
Is everything all right?
Of course, Springer. Almost done. How about you?
It's all over, Bruce.
Excellent. In that case, we can start. Raise your hands and don't move if you value your lives.
But what does this mean?
That means you've named us heirs to the contents of this chest. Ha ha ha.
Bruce, jump in and drive these animals. Of course. I freed them. It'll be enough to scare them a bit, and they'll run until morning.
Then, come on, horses. Move those hooves.
Yeah. Ha. What did I tell you? Look how they're running.
Just go. Handsomes.
The chaos caused by the two insidious individuals suddenly wakes the people in the caravan, and immediately afterwards, cries of alarm are heard.
Indians.
Bandits?
Agonizing questions echo throughout the camp.
What's going on, Parkman?
I know as much as you. Be Springer. Damn it, Bruce Springer. Where are you, you damn idiots?
M.R. Parkman, the Hungarians fled with their wagons.
Damn it, so they're responsible for this noise?
So it seems, Parkman. But why did they drive away our horses? It's clear the reins are cut.
Damn it, who's gonna understand that? If only those two rascals, my assistants, would show up.
Help!
1,000 scalps.
That's one of the Hungarians.
Look, is his head injured?
Emilnar, what the hell happened?
Your men, Bruce Springer, attacked us and fled with our wagons.
What? Are you sure about that?
I saw them with my own eyes. And my comrades saw them well, who are now lying there brutally struck.
By all the drums of Darkwood, that guy told the truth. The other two Hungarians are here. Parkman.
Dead?
No, it seems they only received a bad blow to the head.
Let the devil take those bastards. What possessed them to commit such robbery?
As I understood, those two thought that who knows what kind of riches were hidden in our wagons.
And that's not true, is it?
No, it's just stuff for Baron Bella Rakosi's new house, fabrics, linens, dishes, everything that was in his castle in Transylvania. However, these goods have great emotional value for our lord. Therefore, Mr. Parkman, I demand that what was stolen be returned as soon as possible.
Easy to say. How can we go after the wagons when the other horses are escaping?
Perhaps there is a way. I had to run through the forest all the way to the bottom of the valley. The W wagons have to travel a fairly long road, which has many turns. Therefore, if my lungs and legs serve me, I might be able to get there in time and cut them off.
Do you mind if I join you? One more pistol could mean a lot to you.
All right, I accept the offer.
And you'll have to take me too, Mr. Parkman. Because I intend to be present when you get hold of our wagons.
But it will be a great effort.
Nonsense. We belong to the people of the Highlands. I don't believe the Transylvanian mountains are much different from yours.
So be it, let's go then. As for you people, don't wander off. My horses are trained, and when their fear passes, they will return here on their own.
I hope so, Mr. Parkman.
I'm sorry to leave you sheep, but I can't do otherwise. Those thieves deserve a good lesson. BAA, to think that my father trusted them for years.
Forward, Parkman. Show us the way.
3 men descend a steep slope, which Parkman obviously knows very well.
Given that I got the right information on where I can buy it.
After a hasty race that lasted several hours. Unexpected dangers. The 3 of them reach the road, while the first rays of dawn give shape to the vague black mass of vegetation. PN.
So,
No fresh wheel tracks. The cars haven't passed this way yet.
great. That means our effort wasn't in vain. All that remains is to hide and wait for those robbers to arrive.
Why waste time? Let's go meet them. By hell, I can't wait to put an end to this ugly story.
As you wish, Parkman. And considering it's raining, I don't want to wait here and watch the water running down my body.
The 3 of them are walking on a path illuminated by the clear light of day, accompanied by rain that is becoming stronger and stronger. But the search is taking longer than expected.
Damn it. They're nowhere to be found.
Who knows, maybe they got stuck somewhere.
That's strange to me. After all, their lead wasn't so great that they could relax.
That's true, but
Look. Cars. There are the cars.
be careful. It's not impossible that those bastards won't pull out weapons.
Strange, no one's here.
They're probably inside. They surely wanted to take shelter from the rain.
Usual behavior for thieves on the run, T.
All right, Gordon. We're waiting for you. And then Parkman, after an agreement with the others with a glance, moves forward. A moment later.
Hands up, you two. Damn it, no one's inside.
What a strange situation. Where did those 2 go?
That's what I'm wondering too, Mamio.
1,000 scalps, look there. There's a man there. It seems he's one of the 2.
Thunder and lightning, it's Springer.
It was Springer. He's dead, Parkman.
Dead, how so?
I don't know. I don't see any bullet wounds on the body. Although there are some marks on his neck, as if he was strangled.
Damn it. Did Bruce kill him? Those rascals might have quarreled over the division of loot.
Just a moment. But there are those two mysterious wounds, those small stabs, which we noticed on the neck of Menning's dog at the Indian woman's place. What could that be?
Damn it, are you sure about that?
You look, Parkman.
I don't know what to say. Damn it, I don't understand anything anymore.
Who knows if we could find that other bastard? Maybe.
I saw him too. Heavens, it's Bruss.
1,000 scalps.
Ha ha! I saw him. What the devil is wrong with you, Bruss? Sit down, I want to talk to you. I promise you I won't do anything to you. I'll forget everything you and Springer did. Albert Parkman gives you his word. Wait, Bruss, you have to explain to us. You're the only one who can tell us what happened here. What the hell? Don't run away. I just want to talk to you and... Ah!
By all the drums of Darkwood.
Oh no. Bruise.
It's useless, Parkman. You won't find out anything more from him.
He's dead?
Unfortunately.
May heaven have mercy on his soul. But what is behind this series of unexplainable deaths? What the hell? Who is this man or what kind of beast is responsible for what happened?
UHM, that's what I'd like to know, Parkman. We must stop and investigate. But this damn rain could remove all traces in the area. See, not even here near the cars are there any footprints that could be useful to us.
Who knows? If we try to summarize these last events...
Nonsense. To hell with your thoughts. You're hired to take the caravan to Furmont. That should be your only task. We found our cars. None of you asked you to find out what happened to the people who stole them. We paid you to be our guide, Parkman. If you want to play sheriff, feel free to do so, but later. When we are all safe. In Furmont.
This man is right. I am, above all, responsible for the caravan. The journey will continue as planned. The sooner the better. Prepare your horses. For the return, friend, you've convinced me. But let it be clear, I'm not leaving here until I bury these two unfortunate souls.
Sometime later, leaving two crude crosses behind, the cars begin to climb the road they descended a few hours earlier. To arrive at the rest of the caravan around noon. The other passengers greet them with an obvious sigh of relief at the return of the guide, who, to avoid further disturbance, conceals the truth about what happened. NT.
Welcome, Parkman. What happened to those two thieves?
They fled exactly. They fled like rabbits as soon as they saw us. Besides, by then they had already realized that there was nothing valuable in the cars, so they quickly gave up the intention of defending their loot.
Excellent.
After all, enough blood has already been spilled on this journey, hasn't it?
You're right, friends, but now you can be at peace. Furman is only a few days from here now. I don't see what new infinits could slow us down. Get in the cars, people. We're leaving immediately.
Forward, handsome.
Yippee-yay.
Fortunately, Parkman's optimistic forecast proves accurate after crossing the last part of the road, as the rain slowly stops. The first houses of Fairmont appear. A little later, on the main street, accompanied by the curious gates of the residence, the usual farewell ceremony begins.
Good luck to all. May this new land be your friend.
Goodbye, Parkman.
Thanks for everything, young man.
Has a somewhat less cheerful ritual of paying for travel expenses.
Zambrakis, you owe me $65, and you, Roberts, 80. Here you go.
Here's 50. Can I give you the rest in a few months?
I'm sorry, but my job takes me across America. I don't even know if I'll have the opportunity to return to Ferment.
I understand in that case. Here's the full amount. Parkman, thanks.
Good luck with your work, Roberts. Hey, you're the last one. After the down payment you gave me in Ocean City, your debt is...
I'm sorry, but I can't pay you, young man. I don't have a cent in my pocket.
What, are you kidding?
On the contrary. Unfortunately, the money was with me, but I lost the bag during the chase for the cars. However, if you come with us, Baron Bella Rocosi, our lord, will pay you everything immediately.
That sounds good, gentlemen. Damn it. You really scared me. Non-paying customers aren't an encouraging start to a guide's career. So where does your lord live?
How can we know that? His majordomo arrived before us to prepare the new house and...
I understand. Hey, people, who among you knows where Baron Bella Rocosi lives?
Baron Rocosi. And who is he? Yes. A European who bought Stake George's church. Exactly, he never came here, but my friend, who was tending the garden at the castle, heard that name. Take the first street on the right. Go up the hill. You'll find the ancient church there. The man you're looking for lives in it.
Please, in the church?
Ha ha ha. Hime, that's not a church, that is. It hasn't been for a long time. It was abandoned, completely ruined. And then 3 months ago, the stranger's servant arrived and immediately bought it to convert it into a house. Everyone was surprised, but the servant explained that the architectural style in which the church was built.
All Hungarians are a bit strange. That's true, I just found rather crazy. I met one a few years ago in St. Louis, he.
All right, people, I understand. Let's go, Molnar. You've heard the instructions on which way to go. Will you join me, Mr. Gordon? After I get the money, we can celebrate with a drink.
Why not, Parkman? My friend and I have no obligations. I confess I'm curious to see what a church converted into a house looks like.
All right, forward, horses.
After the Hungarian travelers' cars followed Parkman's Conestoga, the two vehicles continued towards the old church. Climbing the hill where there are fewer and fewer houses. And the forest grows denser. We are about half an hour later.
Damn it, let's stop for a moment. I think we made a mistake. That house, more precisely. That church can't be that far.
Wait, Parkman. I thought I saw something among the leaves. I bet after the next turn. What did I tell you? There it is.
My mother.
Caramba carambita, very cheerful. I wonder how anyone can live there at all.
First lightning, then thunder, perfect. Now the scenario for tragedy or horror is complete.
It's completely gone. The usual family spirit is still missing. Rain again. That's all we needed.
Calm down, we're here.
Zoltan. Hey, Zoltan. By hell, Zoltan, have you gone deaf in the last few months?
Maybe no one is inside. No light is visible.
Zoltan. No, I'm sure Zoltan is there, although he prefers darkness to light. Zoltan, open up, Zoltan.
Who is it? Who is looking for me?
What did I tell you? Here he is.
Molnar, Toss. Oh, and you are here too, Bator.
Karmambe karmabita. Now the picture is complete. There's the family spirit I mentioned.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm glad to see you well, friend.
Go to hell, Zoltan. If you don't let us in immediately, we'll catch a cold in this rain.
Oh, hi, I'm coming down, Molnar. I'm coming down immediately. The journey across the ocean has only worsened your character, old Goppy. We men. Come in, I'm really eager to. Hey, but you're not alone. Who are these people?
Creditors, Zoltan. Just creditors. Creditors who will leave as soon as you pay them $75.
Damn it, what unpleasant behavior. Of course we'll leave. You don't have to be afraid. We didn't come to intrude on your dinner. Come on, give me that money. We'll leave immediately.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to offend you, young man. The fact is that Zoltan isn't overly friendly. He doesn't like strangers coming here. Be patient a little longer, please. We want to unload the goods before dark, and then we'll pay you. In the meantime, make yourselves comfortable inside, you, Mr. Gordon.
Good idea, Molnar. Forward, Chico. Let's get out of this damn downpour. 1,000 scalps.
Hey, stop those animals.
Watch out, they've gone crazy.
Be good, horses. Calm down. Don't encourage. Be good. There's no danger. Calm down.
1,000 scalps. What the hell happened to them?
And who knows? They're very nervous, excited, as if they've sensed some danger. You can't even imagine what kind of animals these are. They have some kind of sixth sense.
Yes, I know that, but I don't know what kind of danger they could have smelled now.
Yet they continue to tremble. Calm down.
Who knows, maybe the wind carried the scent of some wild animal. A jackal or even a wolf.
Tell you where to come in, Gordon. I'll join you shortly.
Sometime later, while the unloading of things continues, the three friends warm themselves by the fire in the fireplace. Some half an hour later, their waiting is rewarded.
Here I am. Light me a little so I can pay you that debt.
It was about time, damn it. Now we have to go back in the dark and rain.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But it was very important to unload the goods as soon as possible. 5, 10, 15, 35, 45, 65, 75. Is everything in order?
Perfect, friend, thanks.
Goodbye, young men. Have a good trip. I'll convey your greetings to Molnar and the others. They've settled in a small house in the park.
Go ahead. I kinda think Molnar can do without my greetings.
By all the mustaches of my family. Well, that's not rain, but a complete flood.
You're exaggerating. You'll see it stops in a few minutes. Don't let that bother you. This weather is common for these parts. I bet when you arrive in Ferment.
Why the haste, Zoltan? These nice young men might think they're not welcome here.
I didn't think that.
It's all right. It's all right, Zoltan. Please forgive my majordomo. He's a true misanthrope. If it were up to him, no one would ever visit.
So, you are Baron Bela Rakosi, the owner of this
crazy house. Don't hesitate to say so. Yet, my choice will seem less strange to you if you consider that this is the only building in the entire area that can guarantee me the peace I need.
When I look closer, I'd say you've done a good job redecorating these old walls.
Basically, I didn't lack material since I brought a lot of it from Europe. But why don't you stay here tonight? Zoltan is an excellent cook. He can prepare some traditional Hungarian dish for you. And our beds are surely softer and warmer than the beds in the inns in Vermont.
Hey, thank you for the offer, but
We will gladly accept it. Despite my Mediterranean origins, I love everything that comes from Central Europe, especially goulash, seasoned with quality cedar, with the sweet notes of Zardas played by gypsy violins.
By everything, you've shown an admirable knowledge of geography.
Goulash, a spicy Hungarian dish. Csardas, a traditional Hungarian folk dance.
Don't fool yourself, Baron. My friend is more familiar with gastronomy than geography.
Sit down, and you, Zoltan, start preparing dinner. Something tells me that at least one of our guests is very hungry.
Immediately, Master. Molnar and the others will take care of your horses, sir.
Parkman, Albert Parkman. And these are Harry Gordon.
Filippi Cajetano Lop. Gulag. My gem C.A. Getano Martin Pereira.
Sit down, Senor Pereira. I want to show you that although I come from Central Europe, am not indifferent to Mediterranean products. Such as, for example, this bottle of port from Jerez de la Frontera.
To C.A. cheese, wine from the land of my ancestors. It will be like a transfusion of fresh blood into my body, accustomed to the worst wines from North American saloons.
Haha. A region in Spain known for its wines. Sometime later, the three of them enjoy the meal in the company of their host, who proved to be an exceptionally kind and cordial person.
What do you say about our paprika, Senor Pereira?
Excellent. It's really excellent.
Paprika, a very tasty spicy seasoning.
I'd say it's on par with the chili from my beloved faraway Mexico. By the way, how is it that you left your country?
It is a long story, but it can be summarized in a few sentences. My family was constantly involved in political problems, being one of the richest families in Hungary. I am a man of science, gentlemen. I prefer to dedicate my time to research instead of bothering with wars, revolutions, and counter-revolutions, and such is the situation today in all of old Europe 7799.
Within a few years, I lost the possessions that had belonged to my ancestors for centuries, but that, between us, didn't affect me that much.
But when I realized that besides pastures and castles, I could lose my head, I decided to move somewhere where life is less dangerous. My choice fell on a country that is young and large enough to allow all its inhabitants to live in peace, and that is America. Of course, being very attached to my country, I chose an area whose dense forests and valleys at least somewhat resemble Hungary.
But unfortunately, there are these damned rains.
Of course, the climate was an important factor in choosing the location, because it allows me to continue my research in the field of botany, considering that similar vegetation to Hungary grows here.
So, you are, in a way, an emigrant, although a very rich one. I now wish to toast to all immigrants from Europe who now live in our country.
Cheers!
Enjoy America, Baron.
Your health.
And now, gentlemen, I presume you are tired and wish to rest. Zoltan will escort you to your rooms. It remains for me to thank you for your pleasant company, and to mention that my doors are always open to you, should you find yourselves in this area again. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, I'll be in the mountains, looking for mosses and lichens.
Caramba carambita, since you're going there, you could bring some mushrooms. All in all, I think it would go well with goulash.
The silent servant accompanies the three guests to their rooms.
And this is your room, Mr. Pereira.
And sometime later.
Tra-a-la-la, tra-a-la. The storm is coming and lightning is already flashing, but he who is happy loves to sing. By all the concoctions of my grandfather the apothecary, what rooms! That Baron really knows how to welcome guests. This room is worthy of an emperor, no 7 what? The only flaw in this house is that there isn't a single Minra. And I wanted to trim my mustache. I guess I'll manage with just the scissors I always carry in my pocket. Bonto. For I eat chicken, I sleep dry. When it's like that, my head doesn't hurt. Winter winds and icy rains threaten in vain. It's easier to breathe under the blanket. Ouch! Damn it, I was careless. I cut myself. And I'm bleeding a little. Better disinfect the wound immediately. As Grandpa... Alcohol. I need alcohol, but a good gauze. Zoltan? Do you perhaps have something for disinfecting? Excuse me. Baron, I was about to go down and look for your majordomo. Unfortunately, I accidentally cut myself with the scissors, and now I'm bleeding a little. Look.
Blood. Are you bleeding?
Yes, just a few drops. But I was still afraid. I wanted to disinfect the wound.
Oh, of course, yes. In your room, you'll find everything you need. Come. There in that cabinet are the medicines.
What's wrong with you? Why are you looking at me like that? Are you all right? You suddenly turned pale. Look at yourself in the mirror. But what the hell? In the mirror? No. Hey, be careful.
Oh, I'm sorry you dropped it. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. It seemed unusable anyway. Didn't you see? Your reflection didn't appear in it.
What do you say? I didn't notice.
Caramba. Carambita. Now you're stuttering. Oh, it's really easy to impress you. My look upset you, didn't it?
Blood. Yes, that must be it.
Good. I'll disinfect the wound immediately. With this. I'll put some gauze. You won't see another drop. Not a drop. All it fell out. Damn it, now it's covered in dust. Better take another one. Microbes are dangerous. Very dangerous. It's a shame I'm so short. Baron, believe me. Lucky you with a stature to be envious of. Hey! Ouch!
Go to hell, you nasty dwarf. All this won't save you. Be not lesty.
I don't know how to apologize. I'm ready to pay for all the damage.
Of course you'll pay the price I set.
There, maybe it can still be put together. Do you see? The pieces are not so small after all.
C.A. Gaetano, Cacetano, what have you done now?
I disinfected the wound, or at least I tried to.
Damn it.
Yeah, I've caused a real little disaster here.
As usual. Please accept my sincerest apologies, Baron, please.
Nonsense. It was nothing serious. Such things happen. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Baron. Don't worry. I put on gauze. So there's no danger of me bleeding to death. These Europeans are strange people. A drop of blood is enough to upset them. Did you see how nervous he got?
And he was pale in the face too because he has idiots like you as guests. And now try not to make noise. My room is unfortunately right next to yours.
Good night, Zagor.
Good night.
Caramba, carambita. Is everyone nervous in this house?
The next morning.
Good morning.
To you. I hope you slept well because today we continued our journey.
Yeah, this atmosphere is ideal for nightmares, not for refreshing dreams. Strange sounds, sobs, creaking doors. What haven't I heard? 98.
Ha ha ha, coward as always. Unlike you, I slept excellently. Now I'm full of energy. Come on, let's go wake up Albert.
I bet he's still in the realm of dreams. Today's youth is quite lazy, always ready for a rest.
Parkman. Hey, Parkman, wake up. It's time to go. We're leaving.
I can't get up, friends. I don't feel well.
I told you, these beardless young men are real wimps.
What's wrong with you, friend? Are you sick or is it the effort of the journey? 1,000 scalps.
But you're pale as a sheet.
No, I don't doubt it, Gordon. A little while ago, when I woke up, I had no strength. I can't move. My head is spinning and my legs are trembling.
Hi, H-U-Y. Hangover? Just a hangover? That's my diagnosis of the whole case. Today's young men can't handle drink. Just a small glass is enough to knock you out.
Don't talk nonsense. I noticed that Albert didn't touch a drop of wine last night.
You're right, Gordon. Who knows, maybe the food is to blame for everything. I had a bad night. I was tormented by terrible nightmares. I saw a bat hit that window, and then it entered my room, getting bigger and bigger. He approached my bed and looked at me with his phosphorescent, ominous eyes. Suddenly, he wrapped me in his black wings, and I don't remember anything else, but I'm sure I only calmed down towards dawn.
You shouldn't think about that. The strange atmosphere prevailing in this castle is to blame for everything, a mixture of sacred and profane. My friend slept badly last night.
Exactly. Everything is the fault of Hungarian food. Too much pepper, too many sauces, worthy of the descendants of barbarian hordes. Do you know that while my ancestors in Spain ate from plates, the inhabitants of Hungary ate raw meat heated on the bodies of horses?
Stop babbling. Only one thing is important now. Tell me, Parkman, can you stand up?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't.
All right. Then we will stay here. We'll wait for you to recover. I don't think the Baron will object.
Exactly, he is a very pleasant and friendly man.
And since he deals with botany, perhaps he has something that will help you recover quickly.
Yes, maybe, thank you.
Then rest. Don't worry. We'll bring you something to eat.
Exactly. That is the most important thing for recovery and renewing energy. Eat, just eat. Speaking of which, I feel somehow bad.
Then may heaven help Baron Ricosi.
You are a real joker, Pereira.
Sometime later.
We didn't need this, did we?
Yes, I intended to leave today again. Until that guy recovers, I feel responsible for him, because of the promise made to his father in Ocean City. Have patience, it just means we'll have extra time to rest in this place. Silence is abundant.
It's much easier to breathe outside than among those gloomy walls. Caramba, carambita. As if I said nothing, Zagor, look down.
You shouldn't be surprised, Chico. As far as I know, all churches built in this style have a cemetery within the church property. Oh, look who's there.
Our travel companions.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Good day.
Nice day, isn't it? The weather has finally cleared up.
Yes.
What's your life like here? Do you know anything about?
Excuse me, M.R. Gordon. We have a lot of work to do. To work, boys, to work.
Hey, what kind of behavior is that? I'll tell you.
Leave that now, Chico. They don't want to answer our questions. Obviously, they consider us intruders. Keep walking. We have to kill time somehow.
After walking through the park, the two friends return to the house. Greeted by the cold courtesy of the silent Zoltan. After a delicious dinner, they spend time reading or napping. And when the major domo lit up the room and dispelled the darkness that surrounded the two friends.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Mames. Caramba? Carambita? Is that you, my heart? Almost jumped out of my chest.
Zoltan explained to me the reason why you delayed your departure.
Good evening to you, Baron. I must admit that you move exceptionally easily and silently. I didn't even notice you entered.
One could say I have a light step.
How was your time in the forest?
In the forest? Ah, yes. Of course, you mean my research here. It was quite good. The rains of the previous days have created many interesting species of lichens. If you wish, I can show you. But now I want to talk about more important matters. I returned more than half an hour ago and immediately visited the young patient.
Excellent. What do you think about that?
He has neither fever nor pain. It's certainly nothing serious.
And that strange, unexplainable weakness?
Who knows, perhaps the end of the strenuous journey led to a decrease in the nervous tension that was present. And he is now feeling the effects of all the effort he was exposed to on the journey from Ocean City to Fairmont.
And maybe that's it.
You'll see I'm right. Young people recover quickly. Within a few days, Mayor Parkman will be on his feet again. Meanwhile, my house is at your disposal. Although just like today, I won't be able to accompany you during the day.
Thank you, Baron. Your hospitality is worthy of a Spanish hidalgo.
Yes, of course, but isn't there a doctor in the village?
Hidalgo, Spanish word for nobleman.
In the village, yes, there is one who claims to be a doctor, but I wouldn't even let him treat a horse. Believe me, that senile old man could completely ruin your friend's health.
If you say so. Baron?
Excellent. And now let's check if the past day has affected the quality of the port we tasted last night.
You'll spoil us, Baron Rakosi.
Time passes slowly in conversations on various topics, which last until dinner time. And then the guests of the unusual building retire to their rooms. But the morning brings an unpleasant surprise to Zagor and Chico.
Caramba carambita!
By all the drums of Darkwood.
Am I better, on the contrary? I feel even more tired, weaker than yesterday.
And I hope that the night's recovery would...
What rest? I tossed and turned in bed all night, tormented by the same nightmares as last night.
Giant bats again, with eyes that glow in the dark, and...
Exactly. Isn't that strange?
It's really unusual.
But more than those dreams, I'm worried about your pallor and dark circles under your eyes.
1,000 scalps. You know what? I'm gonna Fairmont to look for that doctor. The Baron can say whatever he wants, but the opinion of a doctor, no matter how he is always better than his or our opinion.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes, that's what I think.
I'll be back as soon as possible. My friend will keep you company, Parkman.
See you, Mr. Gordon, thank you.
Zagor quickly goes outside. And then he heads swiftly down the slope towards Fairmont, not noticing that hostile eyes are closely following his every move.
Hey, look, do you think we should stop him? I would gladly do that. But unfortunately, we received a different order to let him go.
Zagor does not miss a chance to exercise his muscles. He continues to walk very fast, occasionally using his usual jumping from tree to tree. Soon after, when he arrived in the village.
Doctor, of course, stranger, his house is near.
About halfway down the next street. The house has a plaque with the name Dr. Maitrevelik.
Excellent. Then I'll find it easily.
You'll find the house, but not him. The doctor went to the nearby village of Newbridge. He won't be back until afternoon.
1,000 scalps. Are you sure about that?
Of course, I met him this morning and he told me he was going.
Then I'll wait for him in a corner of this village. Thank you, friend.
Well, we know what corner you're thinking of.
And if you want my advice, go to the saloon at the Red Dog. You'll get the best whiskey in the village there.
And the most beautiful girls. Haha.
Thank you, people. Alcohol and skirts. Hey, I'm focused on much more important things.
Hey, you down there, Mr. Gordon.
Oh, Zambrakis, are you still staying in the car?
Even in fairy tale America, it's hard to build a house in 24 hours.
But that won't stop us from offering you a hearty lunch, since it's almost noon.
I gladly accept, but on one condition, that I bring the whiskey. Given that I got the right information on where I can buy it.
All right, Gordon, we're waiting for you.
A few hours later.
It's already 4. It's slowly getting dark, and Zagor is still not here. Tell me, Zoltan, don't you think this is the right time for a snack? A light snack, buttered jam? That apple pie I saw yesterday?
I am sorry, sir, but the meal service time has been set by Zaron Rakoshi. I cannot make an expansion. Dinner is at 8 as usual.
To hell blast, curse. The meal service time was set by Baron Rakosi. What nonsense! Is it my fault that my stomach's demands are not in accordance with the house owner's rules? As usual. I'll have to get my own food. And now to the pantry. Closed? Locked? Eh? What distrust? Is this how guests are treated? That Baron, the owner of this house, is a true selfish and miserly fellow. I'll take a walk in the garden. I saw that there was a small abandoned vegetable garden behind the house. Maybe there's some potatoes left, or carrots. In short, something I can chew. A little rosemary and salad, eh? There are white red onions. Then more carrots. Caramba, caramba. Abbot, wild rabbit. Hey, you, where are you going with my carrots? Damn, stop, rabbit. Wait, for God's sake. The scoundrel. He has no intention of joining my snack. But I know how to convince him. That's what Felipe Cayetano Lopez Martinez Gonzalez promises him. leg! Oh, my leg! But where did I end up? It looks like... Caramba, carambita. But this is a tomb. It must be a church crypt. I hope that grate is open. Othgaz, it won't be easy for me to get out of this hole. Well, I'll try to stand up. But what the devil? This slab moved by itself. No, this is not possible. This is a dream, a nightmare, like the one Albert Bachman had. No, I don't believe it. It's gone. That shadow has disappeared. Or perhaps it was never there. And I just hit my head on this stone lid, which, who knows how. But it seemed to me that... Damn, I have to get out of here now. Zagor? I hope Zagor has returned. Eh? Zag? I mean Gordon. Gordon.
Your friend has not returned yet, Signor Pereira.
Oh, is that you, Baron? I
see you are disturbed, my sympathetic friend. Is everything all right?
By all the mustaches of my family, something incredible happened to me. I saw, or at least I think I saw. Better not talk about it if I told you. You wouldn't believe me. I need to recover from this excitement.
Would you like something to drink? A little alcohol will calm your nerves.
No, I'd rather eat something. That's how I relieve stress. I'll see what's in the kitchen, if you don't mind.
On the contrary, I'll come with you. Would you like me to ask Zoltan to make you a sandwich?
No need to disturb your majordomo. I'll manage on my own, as I want to make something better than a simple sandwich. I'll make an omelette. The eggs seem fresh. You'll see that the result will be a top-notch omelette. This is my specialty. I want you to try it. And to make it even tastier, I'll add something I found in the old vegetable garden. A head of garlic. I hope you like garlic, Baron. I love it.
Garlic? No, not that. No, garlic.
But, Baron, what's wrong with you? Carambata, who will understand that. He fled as if he had seen the devil himself. After him? I'll have to eat the whole omelette.
Hey, Mexican!
Oh, it's you, Gordon. I have to tell you that. Damn, blast, curse.
I don't want to interrupt your snack. I just wanted to tell you that the doctor and I have arrived.
Half an hour later, Chico tells Zagor his adventure in the underground crypt.
You don't believe me? Hey, tell me the truth. You think I'm a liar?
Oh no, my fatty, I just think your fall was quite awkward. And as a result, your brain was confused for a few minutes.
I hope you're right, but...
Let's leave that aside for now. The doctor has examined Parkman. So, Dr. Metrovelik, what do you think?
Hmm.
You look worried. Is it something serious?
I haven't noticed any dangerous symptoms. The young man seems quite weak, although what worries me. Yes.
Tell me, doctor.
What is it about?
can you accompany me to the carriage? I'd rather talk outside these walls.
Very gladly, Doctor.
As I told you, I wouldn't have a particular reason to be worried about your friend if I hadn't noticed something that seemed very significant to me.
And that is?
2 barely visible red marks on the neck.
What? You say that those marks look like an animal bite?
Exactly, so you noticed them?
No, not on him. 1,000 scalps. I saw them on all the other poor souls who died during the journey.
Heavens, are you saying there have been similar cases recently?
Yes, it felt as if a nightmare was following us, along the road to Fairmont.
Then tell me everything quickly. Perhaps the life of that boy depends on your words. Not only his, considering that I have a patient in the village with the same symptoms, so we could all be in danger.
Your words are very worrying, Doctor. I will tell you everything that happened.
Fool!
While Dr. Metrovelik listens carefully, Zagor recalls every detail of the arduous journey from Ocean City to Fairmont. At the end of the story,
All this supports my assumptions. You came here the day before yesterday afternoon, didn't you?
Exactly.
And just this morning, I had the opportunity, for the first time, to notice 2 mysterious marks on the neck of the miller's daughter, Tom Peckham's daughter. 2 victims in just one night. That damn vampire is not joking.
What did you say, Doctor? I'm afraid I didn't understand.
I said vampire? Haven't you ever heard that term before?
Yes, I've heard stories about those animals. It seems to me that these are large specimens of bats, which live in tropical areas and drink people's blood while they sleep.
No, I wasn't alluding to vampires from the animal kingdom. But the 2 human vampires, the undead?
No. Undead?
Yes, in Greece they are called brokolaxi, and in Serbia, the country I come from, they are called vokodlaxi or werewolves. These are cursed souls who cannot find peace even after death. During the day, they must lie in the same coffin in which they were buried. But after dusk, they come alive and are awake until dawn to gain the necessary energy. They drink blood from the veins of unfortunate souls who cross their path.
My mother.
And it seems that during their nightlife, they gain incredible muscle strength, as if they have the ability to hypnotize victims with their gaze. It is said that they can turn into bats to more easily sneak into their victims' rooms, but I personally think that is just a legend.
Just a moment, Dr. Metrovelik. Are you saying that you, a man of science, believe such stories?
Young man, I believe so much that when I was in Europe, I devoted several years to studying that fascinating topic. And if you come to my library, I will show you numerous books written by famous scientists on that topic.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to offend you. But the fact is that your story astounded me. So if I understand correctly, you attribute all this to a vampire who traveled in our caravan.
In light of recent events, I think that's exactly what it is.
Tell me, is there a way to determine who it is? Because if I understand correctly, the undead take on human appearances at night.
Of course, for example, they can't be seen in a midget.
Midget? Oh no!
What happened, Chico?
Nothing. Just continue, Doctor.
Good then. They have a very repulsive reaction to garlic.
Garlic? Oh no!
What's the matter, Chico? What do your exclamations mean?
He is Zagor. He is a vampire.
Who is he?
The Baron. His reflection didn't appear in my mirror. That's why he broke it. And when I showed him the onion for my omelette, he fled head over heels.
Interesting, very interesting.
That, by the way, would explain his mysterious absence during the day.
1,000 scalps, and it would explain the horse's anxiety at the moment the Hungarians unloaded the coffin from the carriage. The Baron is in that coffin.
It is very possible animals have some kind of sixth sense that allows them to sense supernatural beings and events.
So everything is clear. That's true, we brought that killer from Ocean City with us. And he at night during camping came out of the coffin and attacked his victims. First Meningo's dog, then the young Indian woman, and finally that crazy Springer who tried to steal the car.
But what will happen to our sick friend now?
The most terrible possible fate, if he dies from blood loss, he will become a vampire.
Oh no! That won't happen. I'll break the neck of that stuck-up nobleman. I'll do it immediately by all the drums of Darkwood.
No, stop. Don't be so careless. Before we go into battle, we must determine the limits of our opponent's power. Paradigm, besides violence and weapons, have no effect on vampires. There is only one way to destroy those cursed sons of the devil. To be surprised during the day, while they lie in the tomb, to have a hot-phone stake driven into their heart.
1,000 scalps, that's terrifying.
My mother!
Yes, one must be prepared for such a thing, but we must do it if we want to free this region from terrible danger.
When I think about it, my friend found the place where Baron Rakosi spends his days.
Yes, it's the crypt beneath the church.
Excellent. In that case, we can start executing the plan as early as tomorrow. But first, we must ascertain that the Baron is indeed a vampire. And you can only be convinced of this if you hide in your young friend's room tonight. During that time, I will watch over the other victim, the miller's daughter, the meeting his daughter.
Good luck, Doctor.
And to you young men in the coming days, we will all need it. But apart from the usual exchange of good wishes, we must not forget about precautionary measures. Like, for example, keeping a cross within reach. It's a safe defense against vampires.
We'll remember that, Doctor.
Go on, handsome.
A few seconds later, the carriage starts towards the foot of the valley.
Across, AG.
And the two friends, after a short agreement, they return to the house. Later they attend dinner, playing the part with maximum cordiality, so that their host suspects nothing.
A little more wine, Signor Pereira.
Thank you, Baron. You are very kind.
Do you mind if I retire to my room earlier tonight? I have some important work to finish before bed.
Damn brat, I know what important work you're talking about.
Nonsense. Go on. Shall we go to Albert's right away?
Better not. We mustn't let him suspect us. We'll meet in his room in an hour. I don't believe the Baron will take action before then.
Good, we'll pretend to go to sleep.
All right, see you later. Good night.
Good night, Gordon.
Sometime later the window lights go out, one by one. When the entire facade of the unusual building was illuminated by the rays of the full moon.
It's me.
Come in.
Ah, Albert.
He's fast asleep. The poor guy must be exhausted.
Ah!
1,000 scalps. What did you bring, for heaven's sake?
Don't you remember the doctor's advice? It's just a small precaution. Of course, there isn't a single cross in the whole house, so I had to improvise.
Who? And now shut up. Don't move, whatever happens.
The minutes pass slowly, in complete silence. Only the metallic, ominous ticks of the clock are heard. forgotten while the eyes of the two friends are fixed on the door. A barely noticeable rustle comes from the window.
Elliston's just leaves that the wind is throwing at the window. Strange. Until recently the night was clear and calm. Where did this sudden storm come from?
Look! Look!
A bat. It's just a bat, hitting the glass because it wants to find shelter from the wind in the room.
The wind continues to blow for a few more seconds, so that the window handle shakes under its blows. And then a sudden gust of wind opens the window panes and brings dust and dry leaves into the room. Our friends instinctively cover their faces with their hands to protect their eyes from the dust. But a moment later, when they lowered their hands, they remained spellbound with surprise. In the window arch, illuminated by the bluish light of the full moon, a terrifying figure is outlined, which, after a brief hesitation, approaches the bed.
I'm back, Albert. You were expecting me, weren't you? This is your night, my young friend. The night you will become a member of my chosen swarm of the undead. Don't worry, everything will be sweet and painless, as it has been until now. And forever.
No! Get your hands off that boy, devilish monster!
After overcoming his initial surprise, the Baron turns towards the window. But Zagor leaps like a panther. He catches him before he reaches the fence.
Foolish man.
Grabbing Zagor, the vampire lifts him with superhuman strength. He throws him against the room wall.
1,000 scalps.
Madman. The fact that you discovered my secret will not bring you happiness. Hehe, there's still room for you in the old cemetery. As for your foolish friend, if he dares to oppose my will.
I am here, Baron Rakosi.
No.
Spirits of my conquistador ancestors, give me the necessary courage.
No, back away from me.
Furiously baring his teeth like a wild animal, the vampire retreats, shielding his face with his hands. He reaches the balcony railing, which he leaps over with extreme agility, while his victim recovers from the deadly grip.
1,000 scalps.
Zagor, my friend, how are you feeling?
Better. Well enough not to allow that demon a single minute's advantage.
But are you crazy? At this moment, all that remains for us is to wait for dawn and kill him in the manner the doctor suggested.
Nonsense. Even the doctor could have been carried away by fantasy and excitement. Baron Rakosi is a man like you and me. I could feel muscles, flesh, and bones. Do you see he's descending the wall like an ordinary mortal, not flying like a ghost? 1,000 scalps, you stay here to watch Albert. And I'll take care of the rest.
Ayak! Ayak! Damn you, 1,000 times damn you. All the worse for him, where my hands failed. The dagger of my faithful servants will not fail. Wake up quickly.
You master?
Kill the man in the red shirt. Kill him. Kill him so he suffers 1,000 agonies.
By my hellish plans, did you hear? You still ask. I've been impatiently waiting for that order.
He's entering the forest. I have to catch him before. By all the drums. Malnar and there are 2 others.
Look, there he is. He's coming right here.
All the worse for him.
Trouble ahead. Old Zagor, the blades of those knives don't promise anything good.
Look who's come, that young snoop.
Are you looking for something specific, brave American?
Spare me your foolish jokes, scoundrels. You very well know who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the monstrous killer you just brought from Europe. Get out of my way, people. And if you want to oppose me, enough talking. Use those knives.
Ha 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 ha. We'll do that, Mr. Gordon.
In an atmosphere of great tension, 3 gypsies menacingly approach Zagor, tightening the deadly circle around the spirit with the axe, who slowly retreats until his back is against a large tree. And then he limits himself to controlling his opponent's moves. Oh gee. Encouraged by their numerical superiority, the 3 of them underestimate the enemy, along with a series of jokes.
Will you allow me to make the first stab, Mr. Mona? I'm sorry, Mr. Te-Ta-Ta-Tana belongs to me.
And then they decide to attack.
And why not me, gentlemen?
But that doesn't surprise Zagor.
Damn it. Yeah. Ah.
1,000. Damn it, I didn't need this wound. But it won't stop me from continuing the pursuit.
After firmly bandaging the wound and stopping the bleeding, Zagor enters the thick forest. But the darkness doesn't help his search.
Damn it! That demon knows his job. It's as if he disappeared. And this faint light isn't enough for me to be able to look for traces of his passage. Besides, every tree, every bush represents a potential trap. And the Baron is not an opponent. I dare let surprise me. Huash, this was fortunately only an owl. No, such a search threatens to turn me into prey. Better to change tactics. AM. The doctor said the vampire must return to the coffin in the crypt before dawn. And that, without a doubt, is to my advantage. I'll hide near the crypt entrance and wait for dawn for him to appear. This place doesn't offer many hiding opportunities. But all in all, I could devise a trap that would help my plan succeed. Let me see, I bet I'll find everything I need inside. Here he is. Perfect.
After taking a long rope, Zagor returns to the crypt entrance. Quickly makes a few calculations. He climbs the nearest tree. He ties one end of the rope to a branch. 7. Hidden in the tree crown, he patiently waits for dawn. The hours pass slowly. The spirit with the axe, who is in a rather uncomfortable position, begins to feel the first chills of the morning cold. Which, however, cannot distract him, and he continues to carefully observe the surroundings. And finally, when the first pink traces of dawn began to appear in the sky, A dark figure approaches through the narrow courtyard, which, after stopping to look around, continues to walk towards the underground chapel at a quick pace.
1,000 scalps. There he is. Something tells me you'll have to give up sleep today, Baron Rakosi. Don't...
You again. Foolish madman. You will regret your stubbornness.
The spirit with the axe once again has the opportunity to see the truth of Dr. Metrabelic's words. The vampire seems to possess superhuman strength. His fingers are like steel claws and tighten around Zagor's neck. The Master of Darkwood must use his strength to break free from the deadly grip.
By hell, the sun. The sun is rising. Sarcophagus. I must return to the sarcophagus. No, no, let me go. You cursed one. No, the sun, no.
While Baron Rakosi draws the last atoms of strength with which he tries to free himself from the embrace of his strong opponent, the light of the new day breaks through the branches of the trees. The first sun rays illuminate the area around the house. Something incredible is happening. With a terrible grimace of pain on his face, the vampire tries to shield himself from the light. 7. But his body then relaxes in Zagor's hands. The Baron slowly slides to the ground, showing no signs of life. F. An incredible and eerie transformation occurs.
Oh no, this is absurd. I don't believe my eyes. How is that possible? It remained. Only dust is left of him. 1,000 scalps. It seems I'm going crazy. Such a strong and firm body disappeared in a matter of seconds. Wheels. Someone is coming in a carriage.
Gordon, I have everything we need here. Will you help me?
I tagged.
But you are disturbed. Did something happen?
Zagor silently points to the black spot on the ground made by the vampire's clothes. Dash. A moment later, a cry of delight escapes the doctor.
Vampire, you destroyed him. The decision to confront him alone was not present. It could have cost you your life.
Damn it. Now I just want to know what happened. I can't concentrate anymore.
It's not hard to guess. You attacked the vampire as he was returning to the crypt.
Exactly.
Fortunately for you, the fight lasted until sunrise. Whose rays, following the mysterious laws that determine the life and death of those monsters, destroyed the vampire once and for all. Congratulations, you alone achieved what we agreed to do together.
Believe me, it was a terrifying experience.
Yes, one of those that are not forgotten so easily.
Fortunately, we managed to save young Parkman. Now my friend is in the room with him.
Heavens! The house, Gordon. The house is on fire.
1,000 scalps. Albert Chico. Damn it, it's locked. Open, Zoltan, open, damn it.
But how did that happen?
I'd like to know that.
Zagor's calls remain unanswered.
Zoltan, do you hear me, Zoltan?
Not until a mad laugh that makes your blood run cold is heard from the balcony.
Ha 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 ha. You killed him, damn you. You killed my master. But now many of us will reach the distant land from which there is no return. I'm coming after you, master. I won't come alone.
Damn fanatical madmen.
It's useless. You won't succeed. That gate is worthy of a medieval castle.
Damn it, it's possible to climb the castle walls.
Grabbing even the smallest projections, Zagor climbs towards the windows, from which, apart from clouds of smoke, the first tongues of flame begin to appear. When it seemed he had finally reached his goal.
Welcome among the people who will soon die. I didn't expect to take you with me on the last journey.
May the devil take you, madman.
Unable to react, due to the unfavorable position he found himself in, it seems as though Zagor's end has come, but then a shot rips through the air. Zoltan's diabolically grinning face first shows surprise, and then signs of great pain.
Damn it.
1,000 scalps, who? You, Doctor, well done, by all the drums of Darkwood. You aim extremely precisely.
Of course, my sympathetic friend. Golly, if it weren't for that, walls would have torn me apart long ago during my numerous travels through the village.
Our hero climbs onto the balcony with a last effort. He crosses the fence.
1,000 scalps, you're still alive, thank heavens.
Gordon, may heaven bless you. That madman attacked me unexpectedly.
Forget the explanations for now, friend. You'll tell me everything later. How are you, boy? Can you stand?
I think I can. What happened and why did that man tie us up?
You'll find out everything later. And now, get ready to follow me. A 1,000 scalps. All hell has broken loose here. We can't go this way, boys.
But what now?
Now we'll leave the same way I came in.
Through the window.
Exactly. And our salvation is the very ropes you were tied with.
While it becomes harder to breathe in the room, Zagor firmly ties the ropes. After tying one end to the railing, he throws the other towards the foot of the castle.
Come on, Albert.
Caramba! Carambita! The boy fainted. Obviously, he's still weak. And this damn heat finished the job.
1,000 scalps, I might have guessed. You, Chico, start descending. I'll take care of him.
But you won't be able to get down with the extra weight.
Man, take care of yourself first.
Caramba, carambita. What behavior? Take care of yourself. As if this small descent poses any problem for a man like me. My conquistador ancestors conquered mountain peaks in the Andes, several thousand meters high, and I inherit steel nerves from them. Hands as strong as iron. But as firm as marble, thankfully.
Is everything all right, young man?
UHM, if I was still a young man, I would have descended much more elegantly, Doctor. Now we must think of my friend who, as usual, is trying to do something impossible. No, fortunately, there he is.
Go on, Gordon, go on.
Don't be afraid, friend. It's over.
Quick, let's get out of here. Your young friend has inhaled enough of this smoke.
Speaking of which, it's me.
Zagor, with a last effort, reaches the edge me. He leaves Parkman, still unconscious. And then he lies down on the grass, exhausted.
Phew, this last effort was the right way to end this whole story.
You were phenomenal, Mr. Gordon. All of us, and especially this young man, owe you a lot.
Do you think he'll recover quickly?
You can bet on it he'll be his old self in a week.
Good, then we entrust him to you, Doctor, and we leave you with the task of telling what happened in that damned house.
Were you saying that you two are leaving without him?
That's what we'll do because it was, after all, planned. My friend and I must continue our journey. A horse is approaching.
My mother knew trouble?
1,000 scalps if it's another ally of that damned Baron.
Dad? Oh, Dad, you're alive. Thank heavens, I was worried when I saw you leaving here in the middle of the night.
You, Alina. But what are you thinking?
I already told you, Dad. I was worried about you. 3.
M-A-H-A-U. Friends. This is my daughter, Alina.
It's a pleasure to meet you, miss.
My encantado, señorita.
Goodbye, Doctor. You can inform the authorities then.
I'll try, Mr. Gordon, but it won't be easy to explain everything that happened. By the way, what happened to the 3 Hungarians?
With them, PFT. After the beating they got from me and the fact that things went bad for them, they are now God knows where. You shouldn't worry about them after I eliminated their terrible master. Those 3 no longer pose a danger. Sooner or later, they'll end up in jail, even if it's for stealing chickens.
Ha ha ha, that's what I think.
Goodbye, good luck.
Good luck to you, Gordon.
Ayo, señorita.
Adios.
When we inform him what happened, Alberto's father will be satisfied. Not only did we save his son, but we also ensured the continuation of his lineage.
What a mess.
That's clear. By all the moustaches of my family. Looking at Alina, I bet our patient will start a family with her. So our buddy Parkman will have grandchildren.
Doctor, hey doctor.
Just say it, Cockman.
My friends, I heard them saying they were leaving. I want to thank them for everything.
Calm down, young man. You are not yet able to move. You need rest.
I tell you I feel great. I can leave immediately.
As a doctor, I can't allow you to do that. You'll stay with me for a few days. You'll regain your strength thanks to the care my daughter and I will provide you.
Your daughter?
Yes, M.R. Parkman. His daughter is a caregiver.
I am AHEII. I think you are right, doctor. I don't feel so good. I think I need medical attention.
Ha 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 ha! I like that, young man. Come on, Alina. Help him up.